How you doing today? This is Hope. My name is Marquis Sutton. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Sutton.
Okay, a little bit about myself. I'm a social worker here, mainly within the counseling department. I do family counseling, individual counseling. My agency, we work with a variety of issues, different resources within our local community. Before we get started, I would like to go over confidentiality. Mainly, that's saying that anything between me and you that's said would be kept between me and you unless there's safety reasons or concerns of self-harm upon yourself, or if I feel that you may inflict danger or harm to any other individual. So, what brings you in today?
Wow. Well, I just have a lot going on right now. A lot of changes, a lot of things as far as transitions. I recently got a divorce, um, and that's just been a lot because I'm not necessarily used to having to figure out everything on my own. So that's been a big problem for me. Um, and everything else, the the blaming myself and just feeling like it was all my fault and just feeling like there's just so much to deal with that kind of don't know kind of which way to focus and stuff like that. But just adjusting to all this change and having to adapt, and it's just a lot.
Okay, from hearing that, it seems like you feel a lot of self-blame. Why do you feel that you're to blame for everything that's been happening, your divorce, issues, and other issues that you discussed earlier?
Well, I'm the one that was cheating. I'm the one that initiated the cheating and the infidelity, and I guess I did that because I felt insecure. I don't know. I did it because I felt like I wasn't getting things that I desired, or felt that I needed to help me um, to be, I don't know. I just guess try to take things in control myself so I wouldn't feel like I was the one that was gonna. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I just know it's my fault because I'm the one that cheated, and now I'm having to deal with more problems as a result of cheating, and so therefore, right now I can't go back in the past and change the cheating. So, and I can't go back in the past and do things different. But now it's me having to deal with where I am right now.
Yeah, it seems like there was a lot of issues going on within your marriage. What were some of the things that led up to you taking acts and cheating? Like, what were some of the things that you felt like you was lacking in your relationship to make you go out here and cheat?
I think it was more so. I always felt like I kind of sacrificed things, or I kind of went along with the script that I thought I was supposed to play. Like me and my ex husband, we both went to college, same college, um, got married, and it's kind of like I kind of put myself as second and kind of made him the priority to the point where I kind of forgot that I mattered. And when I actually started realizing I wanted to do certain things and achieve certain goals for myself, it was almost like, I don't know, I felt bad about wanting those things for myself. So I guess there's more guilt. So guilty about wanting better for me and to focus on my goals, but then shame because of what I did. So it's almost like I always just didn't put myself first, and then that just spiraled off to other stuff, and now this. But I don't know, and it's just so much other stuff as a result. Like, just don't trust. myself or trust other people right
Okay, I hear you speak about other stuff. Uh, can you elaborate on what you mean by other stuff as far as like issues with financial or
now.
if you have any children or anything of that nature?
There, thankfully, there's no children, but it's just when you go from being used to two people sharing the load or whatever, and I wasn't one that was paying the bills. Everything was centered around what my ex-husband, he's the one that was the breadwinner. He's the one that made sure the house and everything, the bills were intact. I just kind of was the second. I was kind of like the supporting cast of it all, it seemed like. And now this adjustment is quite a bit because I'm having to get used to doing things for myself that I didn't do, such as the bills. And that is a concern right now for me because financially, minimum wage is it's just not helping to take care of everything. So,
Where are you working currently?
yes, I'm working currently. It's not much, but as I say, it's minimum wage. But at least it's something to start. I mean, once again, I guess it goes back to me not focusing on my strengths, what my gifts are, because I did go to college, but I just depended so much and invested so much in my ex-husband that I forgot about myself, and then I got selfish. That led to cheating, maybe. So I just don't know. I just feel like there's so much more to my life than what I'm exhibiting, especially in my 30s. I'm this is the time where I'm supposed to be thriving and really coming into my own, but it seems like it's not happening. And then all this adjusting again, so much to deal with. So.
Okay. I hear you say you went to college. What did you get your degree in? Like, what is your concentration?
Wow, I went to college and my biggest thing was I wanted to go to law school, and so I ended up majoring in political science, and I enjoyed. I also double majored to it was religion, but I mainly wanted to utilize. I wanted to go to law school, so I was pre-law in political science as my major, and I was on the route to go to law school. I wanted to take the LSAT and I wanted to do um, corporate law, but then it changed to wanting to do like family law and working with people that might have mental health needs or something like that. I wanted to do something where becoming a lawyer was going to help me to be a person of service to people in the community. So that's what I want.
Okay. So it seems like you like helping people. Can I ask you, referring back to your financial difficulties, do you think finding a job within your placement, because you seem like you enjoy law school, studying law, helping people, do you feel like that would contribute to reducing your self-blame and doubt, kind of help you get that feeling more confident?
Yeah, I think it could. I think right now it's like I really don't know my own strength. Sometimes it just seems like things are so overwhelming because I'm having to adjust to this and adjust to that I'm forgetting to use what I have and really just take time to, I guess, be grateful for what I do have and who I am as a person without all the guilt and all the shame. But I guess those feelings kind of overwhelm me, and I tend to put more focus on that part of me, of those experiences, as opposed to my college experience and just wanting to reach my goal of becoming an attorney. So I don't know.
Okay. As far as reaching goals, where do you see yourself in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years?
Wow, I haven't thought that far. But one of my goals that I do want to do, and just financially, I don't know if that's possible. Is I want to study for the LSAT. I want to follow up on things that I kind of put on the back burner for myself, and I want to just get to know and discover like those strengths again, how outgoing I was, and how I invested in myself more so than putting myself to the side and just kind of taking whatever. So I guess you can say I want to be a better person within myself, because I know if I can start to really appreciate myself again, I feel like I can appreciate, everything around me. I don't know, not look to things or people or situations to kind of help me be who I am, but just be me and just be grateful for my supports, because I have a lot of supports, I'm sure, but I just don't like to ask for help. So that's another part of me that kind of adds to all this. So just I get it's okay, but now it's adjusting, and there's a lot that I have to start realizing.
Is there anything else you would like to discuss during this initial intake process?
Well, I I do honestly have, with this adjusting, one of the main things about this adjusting process right now is my financial situation, and so that's something that's been added on to the stress and the pressures that that I'm dealing with right now. So I guess one of the things that I want to do is learn how to ask for help and seek that support, because I do have a support system. Um, I have my family, and I have my friends. I have my old college friends and stuff. I have my sorority sisters, and I have like people who I know care about me, but it just seems like when you don't recognize that you are worth something, because you never really hear people say it, or you never really appreciate it for just being yourself, but more so for what you do, it seems like you tend to forget what really matters about you, and that at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody. So I guess the blaming myself and the feeling of shame kind of pushed me away from reaching out. So with this financial situation, I have family and friends who've offered to help me get back on my feet again, but it's like I reject it because I'm too proud to ask for help, or I don't like to appear weak. So I need to learn, I guess, how to deal with these weak moments and how to adjust to being kind of, I don't know, kind of vulnerable, I guess. But I don't know. So I do want to better me. And in bettering me, I feel like that means reaching out and connecting with those that care about me. And learning to just live now, live for now, instead of living based on my past mistakes and trying to develop whatever I can. If there's a friendship with my ex-husband or whatever, but learning how to live for right now and not be stuck in things of the past, and just discovering who I am.
Okay.
That's what I want to achieve.
Okay. Well, I hear that you feel like you want to do and take steps in bettering yourself, self-respect, your confidence, and things of that nature. What I would like to do in closing this interview is give you some homework. Would you be okay with that?
I guess I can. Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
willing to do it, or at least try to do it. To be honest with you.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is just let you go home, and as far as like the homework assignment that I would like you to do is kind of like write down some strengths, some support systems, where it's family, individuals. You say you was in a sorority, some of your sorority sisters, probably church members, and things of that nature. Basically, support systems within your institution and your realm, and try to find like 2 or 3 strengths about each one of those.
Okay.
And then when we come back to the next sessions, we'll kind of build on that and we'll go from there. Do you have any other questions, Ms. Hope?
Um, no, not right now. Thank you for meeting with me today, and thank you for asking me the questions that, like, just about helping me to just figure out that I just need to kind of consider things that I can do for myself step by step. I don't know. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You have a nice day.
Okay, you too.